Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheynee180
Chamba.
and today you're getting a very special Importmigos episode.
Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
Lots of cool stuff shown off. This is going to be one of two. One of two.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do 2 episodes. There's so much to talk about. We can't cram 2 shows into one. So we're going to dedicate this episode to one show and the next episode to one show. The good thing is you'll get 2 episodes in, a very short amount of time. So even though this is a very, kind of like quarterly show or something.
Yeah. Plus, I think the beauty about splitting it into 2 is that we don't have to rush through a lot of things. We can actually talk.
We can take, take our time, kind of go through things, highlight the things that we like, get off track a couple times if need be, have fun.
That's going to happen. That's going to happen. Yeah.
So there's all kinds of stuff here. So first off, be sure to hit that thumbs up, share with a friend, let them know Importmigos episode 3 is live. So let them know. Leave a comment. Let us know what you liked. If you have any questions or whatnot, anything we could help you out with. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into it here just right off the bat. So let me go ahead and go over to screen share mode. And here we're going to be covering Wonder Festival, correct?
Correct. Wonder Fest.
All right. And there is a lot going on here. And I don't know where to start. Where do you
It's a lot.
Go? Yeah.
It's a lot. You know what? Give me 1 second. Let me see. Let me click the first one and see if there's actually any. That's the thing. One Fest, it's massive. And they show a lot of action figures. They also show a lot of
statues.
It's like, honestly, it's what people don't expect is that the statue culture in Japan is actually really, really present. Action figures, we love action figures, so we'll try our best to, talk about the action figures. Yeah, stick to action figures. Do you know what? Click the first link.
Okay,
the top one. That's Artstorm Future. Yeah, click that one. And then we'll just run down there. What you'll see first a lot of is vinyl figures. By the way, the site that we're at is Hobby Dengeki. Perfect site. I would recommend folks who are interested in this eventually, like who are interested at all, to check out that webpage, because they not only do they update a lot of events and conventions, they also do a lot of figure updates in general. So like just import toy news is actually good for that. It is a Japanese site though, so you might need to turn on your translator.
And I turned mine off somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll have to honestly like turn it on every time sometimes.
Yeah. All right, so here we've got some vinyl figures here.
Ultraman stuff.
So are these, like, when these come out, these are pretty pricey already out the jump, or do they get like pricey after they come out?
Artstorm/Future is on a higher end. So these ones, no price is listed, but they do tend to be on a higher price point.
Okay, fair enough. Got some very interesting stuff here. By the way, I'm not familiar with any of these, so this is all new to me. I recognize Ultraman here, but that's about it.
You recognize that one. Yeah, it's all part of the older Ultraman series. These are like, popular back in the day with the soft vinyl. So that's what these are, Safubis, 5 POA Safubis. Very popular. They try to capture a specific style, mainly of the products back in the day. They look great. I'll be honest. They look great. It's not for me. I don't collect Safubi, but I do like some of them. If you scroll a little down, you will see their action figure line, which is their mini action. That's the ones there. That's Voltron. Voltus 5. You'll see Voltron.
Look at that.
Yeah, that one is the machine Voltron, the vehicle Voltron.
Yeah.
There's no prices listed, but I forget how much the ones that they have already released cost. Yeah, it looks cool. They they all do transform, and officially released. They are on a smaller scale. The mini ones are. I don't have any. I actually don't know. I think I might. I have. I don't know if it was considered part of their mini action. I have the Tekkaman blade from them. It's like about 4 inches tall, so it's like a 118. That one. This one, because they're bigger robots, I don't exactly know what scale they're supposed to be, but they will be about the 4 to 5 inches tall.
Okay.
So that's Vehicle Voltron. You scroll a little down, and you will see the Lion Voltron, which is the one that everybody really knows.
Oh.
Yes.
That's nice.
It is nice. It is nice.
That's really nice.
If you scroll down, you'll see the second page of for the future Startstorm future models.
This looks familiar, but I'm not sure what it's from.
Right. It's listed as Machine Robo Kronos.
Okay, so it's Machine Robo. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. That would be GoBots for the American folk.
Right, most likely. Like they adapted so many aspects of plenty of series in Japan and just like, yeah, we'll throw it in. We'll throw it in. It's not exactly Transformers, so we'll just see what we can do. These figures look pretty rad, in all honesty. Like that one transforms into a helicopter. And if you scroll a little down, a car also. And they've made articulated figures, as you can see there. That's supposed to scale with that. That's bonkers.
Cool.
Yeah. That's bonkers. Yeah, this is part of the Machine Robo.
Yeah, I'll go back since they're bigger here. Look at that. Yeah, I was like, I know this guy from somewhere.
These are prototypes, by the way. So
yeah. Yeah, you could tell by what is it? I think on this picture you can see the paint.
You can really see, yeah. It's the paint, and also like it's all 3D printed, so you'll see the actual.
Where they had like rushed to like throw some paint on there to get it to the show. Like, just get it in there. Hurry up!
Just got there. They'll know what it is.
Yeah, they'll know what it is. Just slap some red paint on there. Hurry up! Go! Heck yeah! All right. Who's this big winged bad boy?
See, there's going to be a lot of Artstorm sections that I am not going to be familiar with. It's a lot of these older types of anime. Like what they've listed here, it's like this Machine Robo Kronos, Strikes Back, Triple Jim and Raina. That's what it's translated as, of those two characters. There's, I think this one might be Galaxy Gale Susliger. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen this before in my life.
This one is, I cannot recognize this mecha at all. So if there's anybody that's watching that is familiar with this, you got a figure coming.
Where they're just all, you stupid idiots, it's that character. I'm
exactly.
Like,
and
sorry,
you know what?
That's
going to happen.
It will. It will.
Yeah.
I don't know everything.
No.
I don't. And like, I mean, I know more than, your average like person about this stuff.
More than the reg, but there's a lot where I'm like, it's just completely out of my wheelhouse as well. A lot of old school mechs.
That's the cool part about like this and like us doing this, like because this is like a deep dive that we would not be able to do on the normal show. There's no way
any of the shows at all.
That we'd be able to dive into here and start looking at some of this. So the fact that we're able to do this is really cool, and we got a lot of like positive feedback on the previous episodes that people really enjoyed it. So
thanks for checking out, by the way.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I've never seen this guy in my life either. I have no clue what he's from.
This one might be the hot-blooded, strongest Gaozura. That's what it's translated to. Yeah. They're all trying. The thing about like the Artstorm figures is that you kind of need, like, they look good. I'll give you that. Aesthetically, they look the part. It's hard to judge it based on that, because once you do get a feel of Artstorm, you'll know whether or not you're going to be fully committed to their properties and products.
Okay.
They're not exactly I don't know. I can't.
I'm getting like a heavy, like late 70s, early 80s vibe from this.
It's of that era.
Mm-hmm.
They do a lot of older stuff. They do a lot of older stuff. Like, it's odd. Like, yeah, they'll do products that Takara Bandai won't do, if that makes sense. Or don't do, you know, which sucks because, like, I would love to see some of their things via Bandai or via Takara.
Yeah.
Take what you can, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Take what you can. This one, I'm getting a Megazone vibe here, but I'm sure it's not.
Yeah, I don't know what this is either.
Because that's the thing. There's a lot of, in that time, there was tons of properties where they kind of, it almost matched. And again, if there's someone that's familiar with this in the comments, let us know. Because I'm curious myself. Because if you scroll down on some of these images, that character there, that human that's actually riding the suit, he's a full-on figure. They show off different expressions.
That is sick.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so bad. So he gets in there, and that's like a whole mech that goes around him.
That's also, his motorcycle.
Oh, that's what I loved about those old shows and cartoons. So it made it so awesome.
All right, wait, let me see what this one might be.
Yeah, you could tell that one's 3D printed too.
Okay, it's called Tricharger and JJ.
Okay.
Akai Kodan Zillion. That's probably mistranslated or something, but it's Tricharger and JJ. So the actual vehicle is called Tricharger. And JJ, I guess, is the fella. But that's actual.
So bad. You can transform. And it transforms into basically like armor for him. Like, dude, like we could sell Ernie on this. You know that, right? Like
I know it is a smaller scale. It is a slightly smaller scale.
He would still just be like, and like we could like even throw it in there, like, yeah, dude, like there's a Transformers logo on there too.
Just slap it off.
And he'd be like, what?
He'd be like, wait, why does this KO Transformer cost way more than regular Transformer?
Right? Oh, I love it.
It looks great. And I see stuff like this, especially these next shots, and I think, wouldn't it be nice to just get Akira?
That's the first thing I thought when I looked at this right now.
His sculpt is of that era, and it's captured it. That's why some company needs to, for real, especially after some of the stuff that we're seeing this weekend from these events. It's like, come on.
Yeah, someone needs to do something about it. Like,
somebody.
Just do whatever you got to do with the licensing and make it happen.
Something, please.
Especially like with the way 3D printing has gotten now too. You would think somebody would just be like, even like bootleg, like, or like, you know,
dude, any KO company, I don't know if they KO, third party, you know,
third party stuff,
unlicensed Chinese company, please, because then it's going to give people, you know, the actual license holders in Japan to think, oh, we did not realize there was Interest.
Exactly. People are gonna be like, oh, people want that?
Yeah.
Like people want that? Yeah. No, people have wanted that for 20, 30 years now. Like, and we have the ability more now to do it than we ever have before. So yes, people want that.
Or, you know, just don't.
Yeah, that too.
Don't, like, you know, don't give it to us.
This looks great.
Yeah. Look at those expressions. Fantastic. Yeah.
All right. So that is
Artstorm Future.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the way they spelled future.
Yeah. They're an older company. They used to do stuff with was it Kyoto back in the day? I forget. They did some of the Devilman figures back in the day.
Okay.
So
what's the
you don't have to click on the one underneath it. This one is. Did you click the second one?
I did.
This is A-Zone. They primarily do dolls.
Okay.
They do
that's the sugar cup
dolls.
one.
Yeah. Click on the third one. That's Aniplex.
All right. Oh, they got licorice recoil dolls.
This is
cool.
this is
nice.
this is A Zone. This is A Zone, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah,
those are interesting.
I think these are the 1/3 scale. No, it is a 1/6 scale. That's right. They do the 1/6, but it's different from when, say, Medicom does their real action heroes. These are actual dolls.
Yeah, you could tell.
Right. However, in saying that, great bodies, because I made some kit bashes using the A Zone bodies.
Ah, okay.
Fantastic. I made my the Mako from Kill la Kill and Pop Team Epic ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Great
All right.
bodies.
Third one is Aniplex.
Aniplex, that's the one that we want to see. There's got a lot of statues on the first page because it's like three pages, I believe.
Okay. All right. We'll just kind of breeze through the statues here.
Yeah. Close that window. Close that. There's a lot of properties that I'm not really. Oh, that one's like Fate. If anyone knows Fate, that's what it is. There's a couple of statues up front on page 2. You got Lum, Urusei Yatsura, Nier Automata 2B is in here too. You got Malsh. There's a couple of. So if you scroll, that's some more statues. But on this page, yep.
Here we go. Here's Tanjiro.
Yeah. This is the 1/6 one.
Right.
The one that's like $350, something like that, before shipping.
Yeah.
It's beautiful looking.
It looks great. Look at the box. Look at the box alone. Yeah. That box looks stellar.
It's very nice. The price is not nice.
Not at all.
No.
I can't.
Like, if you're paying yen, it's 45,000 yen. Yeah. And thankfully, the US currency conversion is still pretty decent, that it's in favor of you. But in saying that, it's still going to be about, 370, give or take.
Looks
a lot.
Good.
It is very nice. But in saying that, you've got
I've got the Buzz mod. I'm good.
And
I don't need
Buzz
this.
mod. No.
Yeah.
If the Buzz mod didn't exist, this would be the best option. Or only at that point. But then you got the Figma. This does look really good. But then again, I remember we mentioned it does suck that there isn't a little Nezuko inside the box.
Yes. That honestly, that would have pushed me really hard.
Because you wouldn't need to get the Nezuko, right?
Yeah, you could just have him and have like the box on the ground, like kind of like cracked open a little bit or something. And just enough to see her in there, and it would have been like, okay, cool. Awesome.
I'm good. This looks amazing.
Yeah.
But I know they're gonna add a little Nezuko that comes with the main Nezuko.
No, they're gonna, obviously they're gonna,
of course,
because there's probably been a lot of like reach out about like, well, what about 1/6? I only collect 1/6, or what? Like, why aren't you guys doing 1/6? And so in that, it's probably like, oh well, yeah, I guess that's a good idea. We could do 1/6. So needless to say, I'm pretty sure this thing will sell very well.
It's in a higher end, without a doubt. Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's tricky with, say, Aniplex, because when they came out of the gate with their Buzz mod line, that's kind of their first foray into action figures. And
those were a high price point too.
And it wasn't the best at the start, because the first one was Edward Ulrich from Full Metal Alchemist. I think he was the weakest of their releases. They're definitely improving as they go. I mean, look at this thing. This is 2B from Nier Automata. Looks great.
It does. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice. I confidently say there's a wire in the bottom of that skirt too.
Yeah.
That's kind of their deal. So
looks great.
Yeah.
Really good. The only other Nier figure that came out was from
the Bring Arts, right?
Exactly. They're Bring Arts, and we know, most of us who do collect imports should at least be a little familiar with their product line.
Most people that collect imports stray away from Bring Arts.
Exactly. That's what I mean. If you know imports, and you'll be familiar with what they produce. Unfortunately, they have a lot of licenses that no one else gets.
Mm-hmm.
So this was actually a pleasant surprise for a lot of people.
Yeah, I was surprised to see it myself. Like I was
when they announced that, when they had that little image like several months back, people were like, "Yeah, this is thank you, somebody, thank you, Aniplex."
Mm-hmm.
I think it has to do with the anime, though.
Yeah,
I think that's probably
that was probably the loophole, because usually Square Enix don't let any of their properties go to anybody,
because it's a game, and it's like, all right, we won't license the game, we'll just license the anime.
Right. All right,
that's Lum from Yatsuru Yusure. You know what? Every time I see it, I'll tell you what, I keep going back to her, and it's annoying. It's annoying because I think we discussed this off air before.
Mm-hmm.
What Aniplex is doing feels like kind of taking the baton from Figma and just like, don't worry, guys, we'll do stuff now, but
at a higher price point.
Yeah, all your new Figma prices. Yeah, we like that.
Yeah.
I'll adopt that. Thanks too.
Yeah. We're gonna keep that high $120 price point.
That's nice to us.
But we're gonna make what you want. So
yeah. We'll make what you want.
Yeah. If you love it, buy it.
Minimal pieces, but hey, what else other option you got?
Yeah.
She looks fantastic though. I hate that.
They do a great job. Like it looks.
She's got the swappable leg in that photo, which is smart.
Yep. That's kind of their thing. Like,
do you like that?
I do actually. Pieces? I do, and it's funny because a lot of people that are going to be getting in the Daki and the Demon Nezuko, they're going to love those pieces because you're going to be able to get Daki to like crouch down, and it's going to look legit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And same thing with like the Nezuko. Like you're gonna get her to crouch down and it'll look legit. So it's like at one point it's like, yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt to do that. But like even with the ones that I have over here, like Tenjiro and Zenitsu, like they both have like the crouching, and then even Inosuke, he has them too. But and you could get them in like a, you know, like a squatting kind of pose. So it's like if you're looking for that kind of pose, then yeah, like it works. For this, like the way they're handling it here, it looks really cool.
I think it does. And I know some people would think, why don't you just go seamless to go seamless? It's like, but they're not a seamless company. They wouldn't just randomly give you a seamless legs.
Right.
But every time I see this, I'm like, you guys.
Yep. 12,000.
I want it. That's why.
She comes with like faces, hands, extra legs, and then does 10 come with anything or no?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a struggle for you. I've never watched the show, so it's kind of easy for me, and I've never read the manga, so I'm like, well, this is an easy pass for me. I have no connection with it whatsoever. Like I've seen this character around here and
there, yeah,
but
that's why honestly, if the price was, let's say, let's be wild here, let's say $80. 80 is not, I gotta say 80 is still on the higher end
for what you're getting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's still lower than what they're giving. You know what I mean? Like $20. I know people might think, come on, man, it's only $20. Like,
some people even complain about $100 Figmas. Like it's like, yo, man.
I'll be honest, because to be fair, there are a couple of Figmas that are 100, but loaded the DX stuff. That's good. That's Mash from Mashal.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this at all.
It's a manga that's been running. It's got to do, it's magic and power and weightlifting and power and stuff like that. It's actually pretty fun. And a new anime is being produced for it, and that's why, honestly, they're doing what Figma should have been doing years ago, because they're just snapping up anime properties left and right.
Yep.
I can't. If not them, it's Bandai.
Woo!
That's the main event. For at least on
it's the main event right there for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. For sure.
The soft goods choice is interesting.
I like it, dude. I
Yeah.
like the socks. I think that's cool. I think that's
I
really
can't
cool.
again. I wish the scarf too, though.
Well, maybe they'll throw that in. Like maybe the scarf will be
Right, like a
connected in the back.
softball flat. You got a
Yeah,
sculpted one. And you got the soft
yeah.
goods one.
Like I
Because
like crossing my fingers. Maybe that's what they do. That would be awesome. I hope they do that. But
hope the hair is articulated. No lie though,
holy crap!
that's the one.
Holy
150.
crap! Oh,
You know what though? You got me.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
no, they
hate it.
know. That's why.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
know
Of
they know
course.
what they're doing.
Of
This is like a
course.
prime example of it's like, okay, everybody wanted Yoko. Well, we'll put a Yoko Lindner out there and
Oh, you want an actual anime accurate figures from Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann? Oh, you waited 15 years. All right.
yeah.
Well,
What?
15. Here's 15 down.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,500 yen.
Yeah.
You cool with that?
150
Yeah.
bucks. There you
Yeah,
go.
150 bucks. You like that, right?
Yeah. It's
She looks
perfect,
great.
right?
Looks great.
Yeah. Looks great. I can't wait to see the colored version. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for
I mean, it's to be fair, we're already sold, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm in.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I'm in. Like even like what was I think Mario commented on the post. He's like buying two. Like
Yeah. See, and that's the thing. It's like based on what she comes with, don't be surprised if I have to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I still
one
have
for
the
sure.
old Reveltech one over here.
I sold them years ago.
Yeah, I love that figure, man. Just because it was the only one you could get. She's out of scale with everything else.
That's an
but
issue.
this is going to be great. This is going to be absolutely great. I can't wait.
And then you scroll down, you see, more prototypes of the.
Oh yeah, loving the cape there.
It's
that looks
again.
great.
I know I mentioned it. We mentioned it earlier, where they're taking the baton from Good Smile and Figma. Just the way they're designed, like, they took the baton.
Well, they upped the ante. They looked around.
did.
Like honestly, like it's crazy because like a lot of people are like Buzzmod. What the heck is even that? But this is a prime example of one of those companies that like looked around and went, okay,
What's
here's
missing?
what everybody's doing. How do we like get a step above that?
Well, how do we get in that market?
Right.
Aniplex, by the way, isn't an old. It's not a new company. Aniplex
Right.
has been doing statues for a while, which a lot of people, I mean, I'm sure are familiar with, but it's the action figures is the more newer things for them, and they seem to be amping that up, which is good.
Right.
It's selling.
Look at that painted version. Oh my gosh.
So 11,000 for him. Not terrible.
No.
Hopefully Yoko is that too.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And hopefully when she does go up, the currency, is in the favor. So she could just be like 100, maybe 90 plus. That's great. That's great.
That would be nice. But this looks great. I hope they at least do Simon. At least.
Oh yeah.
At least
they got to do at least a trio.
If we could just get the 3
Oh
and they call it at that, I'm fine. Dude. If they go any further than that,
give me Nia.
It's a plus. It's a plus. Yeah. Like it's just I'll just like, hey, you know what? Like that's just I'll be lucky. I'll be lucky. Like if I get the 3, that'll be solid. Good. I can just okay, cool. We're done here. If you give me the second version of Simon, and
let's not.
That's what I mean.
I never want to get ahead of myself, but it's like you've shown 2, and that's just this like glimmer of hope.
Yeah, if you give us Simon, then like okay, I'm good.
My gosh,
anything after Simon is a bonus, and I'll be thankful for whatever they give me. Like honestly,
see how easy it is to please some of the fans like us.
Yeah. It's like, hey, his cape should be cloth. Make it cloth. Done. Now you have a great figure. Now you have a great figure. The socks are a little strange on Yoko, but it's like, well, it looks good though, and it's not going to prohibit any articulation, so it works. Look at that. Test shot. Love it.
It's nice.
That's cool that they put those out there like that. Because they could have just put the painted one with the actual cape on it and called it a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know, it's like here's the patent prototype. It's still a prototype, but here's actually him posing up. So we're going to show you what he's capable of.
Yeah, because we can get him to move in the test shots. Yeah, I'm in. They got me.
Yeah.
I already bought mine. What am I talking about? I already paid for mine.
Same here. Mine's paid for shipping. By the way, for the people that are interested in where you can purchase a lot of these things, we've mentioned it before. There's a couple of sites. He was available at like Hobby Link Japan, was he not? Like he wasn't like a special order.
Buzz mods are weird because they don't really go up on, like, a lot of people rock Ami Ami. They don't go up on Ami Ami.
Okay, well, for those that would be interested in a lot of these products, and if they don't appear in the regular shops like Ami Ami, Hobby Link Japan, I'm not sure if they appear on Hobby Search. I forget, but you can go to Nin.
They have them on Nin
and
Genki,
Hobby Genki,
right? Yeah,
Hobby Genki and Nin. They both stock them,
and you can buy them or pay up front for them.
For those people that don't like pay up front, apologies, but that's one of the primary things that they do. I know both of us love to just take care of it at the start.
Get
out the way.
Yep, get it out the way.
When it's out, just ship it.
Yep.
Or keep it warehouse, because they have a warehouse feature, both of them, which is really good.
So these are statues here, or
statues mainly at the start.
Okay.
But you scroll
because it'll say Buzz Mod on it.
Exactly. You scroll a little lower, then you will see the Buzz Mod. There you go. Buzz Mod. City Hunter.
I'm not familiar with City Hunter.
I think there's a new anime showing, because I'm like, he looks new.
I am familiar with this one.
What is that? Config.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you, because it's on both of them.
It's only up on the Demon Slayer stuff. And so I went back to the other ones, and I'm like, does a config mean, is that the soft goods stuff? No, because Yoko and Kamina don't have config next to it. And I'm like, maybe that's something to do with, or I don't know. If anyone, they only appear on those two.
Yeah.
Maybe was it there the whole time and I just didn't realize? Who knows?
I have no idea.
But
no clue.
I mean, you own them, so do they even say any config at the box, or is it just?
I'd have to go look at the box.
Right. But there's 4 new, future releases.
Yep.
And bottom one, the last one is Rurouni Kenshin.
Which that one, I can guarantee people are going to lose it over. Like, there's a lot of people out there that have no idea that this is even a thing right now. And when they drop pictures of prototypes of this thing, people are going to be like, this was the one I've finally been waiting for the whole time.
I'll be honest. I have a Kit Bash version of I've got the Dasin third-party company released one several years ago. It's too tall. Right? That was he was too tall. So I kit bashed mine with a bodycoon body. Perfect. Fairly cheap to do, thankfully. I'll be honest though, if I see this and the price is right.
Exactly.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, you might see it and be like, yeah, my kit bashed one's cool, but this one has all the accessories.
Not just by the way, the kit bashed one has a bunch of accessories. I'll tell you what though. What'll sell me on this is expressions.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
if you show his funny side and then also his dead serious side,
you're in.
I gotta see how the soft goods are. What parts are soft goods as well, because they don't like Buzzmod don't do soft goods pants. There's a chance that his pants are going to be sculpted. And the coat will be soft goods. So that's why I'm going to wait and see.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to be full soft goods.
That's the thing with all these. I hate these. Like, quote unquote pipeline picture reveal things. Like, show me
domestic do it all day.
Yeah.
And I hate it there too, I'll be honest.
Like, show me a prototype. Like, don't tell me anything about it till you have a prototype. Like, you throw a grayscale out there, then I'm excited.
Oh,
then I'm
show
like,
me grayscale all day, baby.
Yeah, grayscale. Okay, cool. Let's do this. That means it's like all systems go. Let's rock and roll. You know,
we're working it.
Mm-hmm.
We're working it.
All right, let's keep it cooking because we haven't even gone past A's yet. So
nah. The beauty about this is a lot of the stuff. Feel free for the folks. We'll probably pop the link when we upload this to it. Feel free to look through it yourself because we're not going to cover everything here because the majority of it is statues. And mind you, all beautiful things. All beautiful things. If you love statues, definitely check it out. Are you still seeing the Japanese text?
I am. I don't know how.
All right. I might need to.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. There you go.
I've got it.
Check.
All right. Look at that.
Go Kyoto. Kyoto, because I know Kyoto, they handle, Rebel Tech.
Yeah.
So that's stuff at least that we know it's going to be action figures. That's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Kyoto Yu-Gi-Oh?
They're going back.
Interesting.
Going back into the well.
Interesting. Yeah.
This is from Duel Monsters GX.
No clue what that is.
I'll be honest. I didn't grow up with Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was well on my way. I think Yu-Gi-Oh dropped over here in America like by the time I was like in my 20s or something.
Yeah. It was too late for me.
Yeah. There was no Yu-Gi-Oh for me. But for the people that did grow up with it and do like it, here you go.
Looking at the figure, right? It's listed as Kyoto. It is part of their I guess this is part of their Rebel Tech line. But if you look at it, there's not a lot of Rebel Tech joints on this thing.
No. Unless they're like tucked behind the knees right there, or no.
They look like disc hinges. The hips look like older SH figure arts. This thing reads SH figure arts to me.
It really does.
But it's part of Kyoto, and I don't know if it's listed as Rebel Tech though. No, it is. It's Rebel Tech. My bad. It says Rebel Tech.
Yeah.
But that's if you have noticed recently, I know we've discussed this quite a bit of times in the Discord. Within recent years, they still maintain Rebel Tech joints, but even from the releases that they've come out with recently, they do implement a lot of like disc hinges and just regular hinges now to give it a more just regular action figure vibe.
Right.
No complaints here.
No,
I know you. I mean,
yeah, this is nice.
You're in, right?
Yeah. Red Riot's awesome. I would have picked a handful of other characters before him, but hey, it's all good.
Mirka?
Yeah. Give me him. Give me almost anyone, man. Not that I don't like Red Riot, but I mean, this looks great. Looks
the
absolutely
grayscale
great.
Action pose. That's one thing. Awesome. Yamaguchi kills it. Also, I have to say, Yamaguchi it feels like this is the most comfortable in his style that he's ever really been, as far as like sculpting the faces as well. Because normally the Yamaguchi faces, he hits it.
He hits it. Like he really sticks to the the likeness, yeah.
And he's nailing it.
Yeah.
Normally it could go either way with Yamaguchi sculpts, but maybe he's just really enjoying himself.
Yeah, maybe he just really loves My Hero. Like
that could be it too.
He's just like, I love My Hero Academia.
Yeah,
because I mean, if he's been doing superheroes like Marvel and DC before this, like My Hero just fits right in there. Like where it's just like, okay, yeah, no, like I love this. So it works. Now this one's interesting. Now I know
we mentioned this again in Discord briefly at one point. How are you gonna do? Because we know how he handles capes.
Yeah,
not everyone's a fan of it.
Right.
There's a chance that they'll be handled the same way.
Yeah, it's just going to be a bunch of Revoltech joints thrown on there, which could work.
Yeah,
because the way the angles are, like even in like the show, like they kind of angle
absolutely
into areas. So
it's never circle. It's usually hard breaks.
Yep.
The problem though is you'd have to use like a really, really small Revoltech joint to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that can be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Yeah. I got to see an actual prototype or a grayscale before I can.
He's going to look great though. As far as the sculpt on him goes, he's going to look great.
Yeah, design's going to look killer.
I mean, do I wish it was Mirka? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this one is from Tokyo Revengers. It's a very popular title. I know nothing of it.
Me either.
Looking at this, though, we both can see that while it's cool, that coat should have been self goods.
Well, here's the thing. Looking at this, right? This is an issue that Figure Arts is going to run into down the road with One Piece. Because a lot of people in One Piece rock their coats right on their shoulders like that.
It's fine if it's not if they actually make the coat part articulated at the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Because I know in One Piece, a lot of the folks that rock their coat this way, they don't actually wear their coats.
Right.
That's how they wear their coats, like a cape. So I will let that slide if it's just like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a certain point where it's going to reach certain characters where you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we'll see. But I mean, it's One Piece I'm going to buy. Every straw hat.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're in.
I'm in. But only the straw hats. Every other character, that's when I'll be selective. I just want to have the whole straw hats though. These look good. He looks cooler.
So these guys are brawlers then, huh?
Yeah. It's they're gangsters. They're like high school gangsters. Yeah.
So then this is the perfect line for them because if they're fighting and all that, like you're gonna want the figures to move.
You want them to look dynamically posed, and Revoltech does that.
Yep. These are gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they're really going all in here.
They got the 3 main, so the one after this
expression there
is, I'm sure, is the one that people wanted to see.
Yes. The Moon Knight. It's crazy. Now, this is gonna sound crazy. It does nothing for me really. Like it looks cool. The cape is a great idea, a great welcomed addition. I like that they're doing that.
Do you see how they removed? Remember on the promo image, they showed off that plastic part on top? It's gone.
Got rid of that. Yep.
Yeah.
Been listening to people.
Bandai, you need to do that too.
Does this do anything for you, Chamba? I think he looks cool, but I'm not the. I like the show. I like the character. I've never needed a figure of it. Also, he'd be so out of place with what I collect. So it's a pass, but the figure looks awesome.
It looks really nice. Yeah.
It looks awesome. They pose that cape up nicely. Look at it. It looks as dynamic as the figure can be. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. That's what it needed. That's really what they've needed this whole time is you need to throw that on there. And then it's like, okay, you're not going to have any trouble, like, getting action pictures out of this. It's just,
he looks great. I'll be honest. Great. If it was Daredevil.
Yeah.
Probably would have got me.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Probably. I'm trying to think who could they have done? Well, they could have done another X-Men character, and I probably
of course.
Okay.
That's
It's just me though.
Yeah.
All right.
And they showed off, looks great, colors are great. Hate those knees. I'm gonna keep repeating it.
Like the little flappy flap.
If anyone in the comments has something against it, please let me know. Like, at least give me your reasons why it's okay.
Yeah. It looks cool, man. It's not my preferred costume, so it's an easy pass, and it's not X-Men. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like,
he's got those scoop knees, man. What's up?
I don't have to have it. So someone like Lago, on the other hand, he has to own this. So
And the thing is, this is gonna move really nice.
Oh God, people are gonna take the most awesome pictures with this. Like,
and then
gonna
Photoshop off that scoop knee.
Yeah.
Call me a hater, folks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I can't. The scoop knee's it's not needed. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you didn't have to have that there at all. I agree with you. I agree.
Next shot.
All right. Flash. That looks cool.
It does.
All those effects are going to be a pain in the butt to get on there.
Here's my thing.
I know this.
Flash, right? Looks cool. Okay. Effects parts look great. Hopefully he's not built like Cable was, and that one eye will always have that electricity. Because I know I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it for anybody here. But no shot that they've shown shows it without. And I know Reverse Flash has the opposite eye.
Those bastards.
So fingers crossed, because it's the same mold for both. Smart reuse, by the way.
Yeah, genius. And it's even more genius. Just drop it both at the same time. Don't make anybody wait. Just, hey, we're making Flash. We're going to do Zoom anyway. So just boom, whatever. Boom, boom, done and done. Like, just knock it out.
And again, regarding the sculpts, because it's the shared sculpt, hopefully you'll have the effect where it's not affecting the eye. Because it would suck to only just have that. Again, like the Cable, where it's just he's always got that spot going. Looks cool. It's got the scoop knees again. Sorry for bringing it up, folks, but it's just annoying.
Agreed. I can see your
if he's running so low, he's gonna be scooping dirt up. Anyway, looks cool. Love the effects. They look great.
Yeah, those are a pain in the butt to use. I know with Deku, they're a pain in the butt to apply.
Oh yeah. So enjoy that. Enjoy one, the Rubik's Cube nature of the puzzle nature of a Revoltech figure. And part 2 of that puzzle part is the effects. They look great though.
It's funny because there's some people that do look at it like that and they hate it for that. And I understand that, but I actually enjoy it. Like when with the Iron Man one, it's like when I have the time to sit there and like plug all the pieces in for the Iron Man, it
looks good.
It's fun. And it
looks good
like,
too.
All right. But I don't have time for that. Like, especially if I'm like, all right, I got to get a shot ready for this week. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to mess with that because I got to plug all the effect pieces in. And I don't really have time to do that. So I need to like kind of like grab and go kind of deal.
If you're going to take a shot of it, make sure you have like a spare hour and a half before your shot.
Oh yeah. No, it takes a while because you got to get that pose locked in, then apply all the accessories on there, the effect pieces, and then stuff is going to get moved around in that anyway, and then you got to dial it in, and it can be tedious, it can be annoying, but the final result looks really good.
And also the thing about Revoltech is, while these are all articulated action figures, some figures in general will just feel more action figure-y than others, but that just goes with every line.
These look great though.
They do look great. If you're a Flash fan, how can you know? We know a couple. We know at least one.
Yeah, one
very loud fan.
Yeah. One that's been dying for us to talk about those for.
Oh yeah, he's been waiting, and it's like we'll get it. We'll get there.
We'll get around to it. Yeah.
Just
that's the thing. Is like on the main show, we can't talk about a lot of this stuff all the time because there's so much other stuff. So it's like we get to, kind of dip in, tackle a couple, the highlights here and there.
And we will.
This show we can, we can dig in. Like we spent
we're doing now.
More time talking about Revoltech Flash than we ever will on the other show. That's just the way it is. Like, it's just the way it is. I'm not familiar with what this is here.
Monster Hunter.
Okay. All right. That's cool that they're getting into Monster Hunter.
Well, they've already been dabbling into it, so it's cool of them to go further. He looks sick. I know I don't play the game, thankfully. I don't really play a lot of games in general. Any games, really. But I love character design. And if we're talking about character design, Monster Hunter, they do it.
That's interesting. They already have a deal with Capcom.
Oh yeah, they've had this deal.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm like,
right. And Monster Hunter is one of Capcom's biggest selling things. So
Like, is that solely Monster Hunter, or would Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi be able to do something else?
I'll be honest. I know you keep asking. I know you bring that up often. I don't want it.
I think it would be cool.
And the reason why I don't want it, enjoy your wait.
Yeah, that's true.
They have like 3 releases a year.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
You'll get 3 characters from Street Fighter in 5 years, basically.
Yeah.
No.
Fair enough.
And
all right.
I'm only thinking it from that perspective. Don't get me wrong. More Street Fighter stuff is always welcome. Just, I'm thinking about how soon things come, and we all want it now. We can't get it now. What are you gonna do?
Very true. All right. What else do we got here that we could touch on?
If there's any other thing, again, for the folks who want to see more of these things, definitely click the link on the site and just browse in your own time. But another thing that we should touch on at least is go to Flame Toys.
That's what I was thinking.
Because a majority of these places, again, majority of the things that you'll see, statues, which is, again, might be odd, but that's just how it is. Flame Toys, though, that's the one that you want to, for the, figures.
That's Optimus? No.
It's Optimus
David.
It's David with it's David plus this jet fire.
That's killer.
It's jet power armor.
It's jet power David.
Yeah. He's a flying David. This thing looks, I mean, if you think it looks expensive, it is. It's very expensive.
It looks very expensive.
If you're flicking through the page and you see a figure that's on a black stand, just know that it's not cheap. That's just, honestly, that's one thing
that
to
makes
go
sense.
by. If you don't see a stand, it's gonna be expensive, but it's also most likely going to be a model kit. So this, what you see here, by the way, I'm so excited for this. I wish it was a figure, but I'm also glad it's not, because if it was a figure, it'll be about $350 to $400. As a model kit, it'll still be about $100 maybe. I think a little less. But this is Gypsy Danger from Pacific Rim, and honestly, I mentioned this before. I wish 3-0 would just have him in their Robo Dough line, and that would make me, and I'm sure quite a bit of people, happy. Because
it would be good.
Absolutely, model kits are fun, but they're not figures, right? They're not figures, and I want to be able to just pose it. Like, you can pose model kits, but there's more. Got to be a little bit more delicate with it, because they are lighter. Heck, I'll be honest. I'll take what is it? I'll take candy toys, if I could, of Pacific Rim. That would be honestly, that would be way cooler for me. Ultraman. They're doing it. There's a couple companies now doing Ultraman. They're pricey.
And these are also kits?
I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes.
It's getting harder and harder to tell the differentiation between kits and figures anymore.
Because with Flame Toys in particular, they have their high-end figure, which has die-cast plastic. They have their model kit line, which are they're all sculpted to the T, by the way. But then they've also got this line now, a sub-line, where they'll take the model kit, pre-build it for you, apply paint, and release it as a figure. And I'm like, why'd you release it as a kit?
Yeah, why not just make a figure?
Release it as a figure. It's like a lighter figure.
You would think even tooling would be cheaper, right? Well, no, because the way that they do okay, makes more sense. Now that I'm
Either
thinking,
way, though, it's still bizarre to me.
Yeah,
but they don't do it with every single one of their kits too, by the way.
But the thing is, so like for a figure, you're gonna have to go piece by piece, right? Like you can't just throw it all up in one sheet like they do with the kits, because like you can make a tool for like a kit massive, pour it all in there, call it good. Hey, you clip it out and you put it together. Like we're done here. Like, but if they even put it together, it's like, okay, still it's cheaper than making this side for the forearm, this side for the forearm, this joint in here. Like they've got to tool all those pieces. Whereas with that one, it's just literally just boop, all one deal. So if that's the way it works, I'm just kind of theorizing, but yeah, this looks cool. I like this.
It does. See, honestly, it's harder to tell now what's the kid and what's not. I think he's a figure. I don't know, but he looks sick. Think about this Ultraman suit. You have 3-0 option. That's 150. This is going to be pricey, I think, if it's the figure. Because this is a figure. This really unique Snake Eyes. You probably would never have guessed Snake Eyes. It is. It is.
Well, I saw the logo on his belt buckle there.
And so yeah, you know where you look at his crotch and you go, Snake Eyes.
Yeah. Oh, that's Snake Eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got massive, awesome thighs. They're like supposed to be the whole, the ninja baggy pants and whatnot.
Right.
It looks cool. This thing isn't cheap, by the way. If you see the price there, it's like 33,000 yen.
Oh,
yeah. Flames toys. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
They're beautiful, as you can see from all these photos. Yeah. No idea what this is. No idea.
That is awesome looking.
But I know you're lying. I know people would be lying if they told me they don't like the way this looks.
How can you not like this?
I don't know.
It's just a massive
mech.
Yeah.
It's just
like a massive robot. Like greatness. Like, dude. It's like what I imagine like every robot should look like when I was younger.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh yeah, he's so strong, he doesn't have to move.
Yeah.
He stands there and he emits all the power and strength.
I just think I'm like, okay, those flaps on his shoulders pop up and about 1 million missiles come flying
that's
out.
What, dude, that's where my imagination came to as well.
Yeah.
But no, he wields swords.
That's okay too.
Yep. And to me, that's even cooler. I'm like a robot with giant katanas.
Dude, look at the cannons on his forearms there.
Yeah, he's probably got weapons like that too.
Yeah. Look at that. Whew. Oh no, I can't zoom in. I was trying to zoom in. It wouldn't let me. Did these go to that?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That's what I mean.
Wow.
What's cooler than, honestly, I remember we were speaking about this.
I don't even want to know the price on this thing.
Yeah. It's probably best.
Yeah.
The thing about them is that they're not the largest figures either. Some of these are like 8-9 inches tall.
Oh,
but no. The price is so high.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. These are high end stuff. Again, if it's got that decked out base, just don't expect it to be.
Yeah. They're so
they're
so high end. Normal people don't know about them.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I've never seen it before. That's probably for the best.
Yeah. It's probably good that you know nothing about this. Yeah. It's probably
Yeah, because if you see it and you know it and you're like, and you like it,
yeah, you're like, why did I see that?
Just save some money.
This thing that I saw that I really enjoy now that I didn't know was a thing.
That now I know is a thing, and I wish I wasn't interested, but here we are.
All right, I think here is a good spot to kind of put a pin in it. We covered the highlights. Well, let's do Medicos real quick, yeah?
Do Medicos. Medicos is primarily, that's the other one I was going to let you know. Just click Medicos and you're golden.
Yeah.
They're the last one that really has action figures. I was gonna say maybe Union Creative, but then I'm flicking through it and they're just showing their statues.
Here's the thing: if Medicos did Black Lagoon figures, I would buy.
You'd get it. You'd get it.
Yeah, I'd buy them all. I'd buy them.
And they're part of their super articulated statue line, which is what they do JoJo and Fist of the North Star.
Right. Yeah,
you know what sucks as well? If you scroll down a little bit, the scaling is fine.
Yeah,
they're just because they match the art style. So if they got small heads, they got small heads. I think with this one, they'll actually match a lot better because they're not drawn super exaggerated.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? If you scroll down a little bit though, after her, I know you love Black Lagoon. They show guts, and I'm like, oh my gosh! If Medicos did,
because they're doing a statue, right? They're not doing.
It's a statue.
Yeah, but they would kill freaking
dude. If there's any company right now that sculpts stuff that will nail the look, it's Medicos. Because they will do the detail. Like we see their JoJo's figures. We see their
they nail
Fistnal Star figures. It looks like they're like each part is fully painted. That's a collaboration with Kotobukiya, which is interesting. But
yeah,
it's wild how deep like they go, especially with the JoJo line. But if they did Berserk, dude, they would look amazing.
Yep, they nail it because their Fist of the North Star look phenomenal.
You'll see in some of these ones.
Yeah,
they got the topless Kinshira. Look at that.
Yeah, can you imagine a guts like that?
Oh, dude. That's guts right there. Chop his mate, chop that arm off. Give his eye a
Yep.
How is that not guts?
Yeah.
How's that not guts? Also, they scale their figures, by the way. As in within their line. So if there's a larger character, they'll make him big.
They'll make him big. Yeah.
They've got they're not afraid of it. They'll do it. This guy's huge. His figure is tall.
Yeah. He needs to be.
Exactly. He looks sick. They move great, by the way. I've got a couple of JoJo figures from Part 4, Diamond and Break, and I love them. They are, again, people are a little curious about their scale. If folks are curious about scaling and whatnot, hop onto Discord and ask one of us down, and we'll gladly take a photo next to other figures. But it's mainly because they do it they'll match the style of the art, and it's mainly the heads. Height-wise, they actually do line up, but then if you look at the size of heads and whatnot, it can get tricky because obviously everyone's got specific style. With his style, everyone's got tiny heads, really tall, elongated bodies. So
yeah, two properties that I would love would be Berserk and Black Lagoon. Like, that'd be great, dude. I'd love to just get ready for Black Lagoon in an articulated figure form that is not this tiny little Revoltech.
I was just thinking earlier, BuzzMod, Aniplex are doing, well, they're touching on older properties at least. I mean, Gurren Lagann is like 15 years old.
Yeah, that'd be great if
Lum is an older one, but they've got, and City Hunter's old as well. If they did some 90s shows, like if they did Tenshi Muyo, I'm done. I'm done.
I'll put it this way.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Yes,
I'm glad that
there's 100 a character.
I'm glad that there's like not a legitimate Tenshi Muyo highly articulated line because they got me, dude. Like,
I wish SH Figuarts though.
That would be great.
I'll be honest, because they knock it out with Sailor Moon. A lot of people, they don't give Bandai enough credit. They produce so many things. And right now they're smashing it out. If they did Ranma, they were awesome. And that was old stuff. The Sailor Moon stuff is some of the older stuff too, and those sculpts still hold up.
It still holds up, yeah.
They still nice figures. That's why I'm like, if they did some of those ones, oh man. And the beauty about, I know we mentioned Bandai, it's like, oh, you love them. It's like, yeah, because rarely do they fail me. And also, what you get for the price point is just really nice.
Yeah, no, like you can't you get. It's wild. Like I just got Lloyd in not too long ago. He comes with like I think it's like 3 or 4 sets of hands, but they're doubled because you have the gloved and the non-gloved. And then you think, oh, they just repainted
that's nice of them.
Yeah, and then you think, oh, they just repainted it. No, you look, there's like sculpt marks on there for the gloves that like it's actual like a new sculpt on there.
They don't cheap out with stuff like that.
And he has like 5 different faceplates, and he was like $60. Like now his articulation, on the other hand, then we can kind of,
But then if we're gonna go there, there's a lot of, I mean, come on, there's a lot of companies that aren't exactly the best with articulation, but he hits a lot of the poses that you kind of need for him. He's not super dynamic like a Rebel Tech, like what a Sentinel Spider-Man needs to be.
Yeah, like Lloyd isn't going to be doing like, you're not going to get like his super crouching spy poses and stuff like that.
Which
like,
would be dope.
It would be cool. It would be cool. But 9 times out of 10, you're just going to have him reacting to something Anya's doing.
They knew what they were doing when they made it.
Yeah, to be fair. Like, so yeah, yours better. Yours a lot better than Lloyd. But I will have a review up for yours soon, since I just got her in, so that will be cool. But yeah, I think we're gonna put the pin in it here. We're gonna wrap it up on Wonderfest.
If you want to see more photos again, click on the link and just browse.
Browse. I'll throw the link in the description. That way you can go check that out and just kind of cruise around there and check all that out. But yeah, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back, and we're gonna talk all things One Hobby. Whole bunch of stuff that was shown off.
Mainly good smile.
Yep. Majority of good smile.
They knocked it out.
So we're going to talk about that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, be sure to check out the next episode, because that one's coming up real quick. Hit the thumbs up, share with your friends, let them know.
And let us know. Also, let us know what of this show you actually are looking forward to the most.
Yeah, and did we miss anything that you were really into? Was there something that you're like, dude, you guys didn't even talk about this? Let us know. Again, throw it in the comments.
The things that you do want to talk about, hop onto Discord and talk there with us.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Where can we find you, Chamba?
You can find me at the Chamba on Twitter and Instagram, and on the Toymigos Discord. Also, They're Not Dolls, Chat Make Assemble.
Yes. All right. And I am Cheynee180 on Instagram. You can check me out here on this YouTube channel, doing videos, anything figure related, shows figure related. Catch me Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you're a member, you get the Friday as well. So with that being said, take it easy, guys. I'm Cheynee180. This is Chamba, and we'll see you next time on Importmigos.